Business is just a number, it's the people, choice, and vision. So, welcome to the World Wise Voice, where we explore the thinking behind the doing. I'm Bella Ibrahim, and every episode we speak with the leaders, thinkers, and also builders shaping the future work, innovation, and leadership. This is where insight become action. So today we looked at the two legacy giants, founded in the 1918 in Japan, and Philips, born in the 1891 in the Netherlands. So one reshaping daily life through smart sustainability, the other redefining global healthcare through the medical innovation. But both face the same challenge, navigating in a supply chain that span the continents, building across culture teams, and tailoring global products to the local realities. But how do they respond? So there where the insight live. So today, such an honor, we have a very ordinary people with us today, guys. So the expert, Miss Normi Amira, Miss Akila, and the last one is Madam Hani. So, alright, so I'm getting excited. Let's just start showing. In the very first segment, I will bring to the world of the next level strategy management, international, with a sharp perspective on how global companies navigate growth, partnership, and market strategy across region. We will bring to you incredible professional who bring real-world experience from a top global companies. Panasonic, Miss Normi Amira.
Hello, such a blast finally I can come for this very famous podcast.
So feeling honored that you agreed to join us, Miss. So, alright, Miss, any marvelous food are you planning to make us things?
Sure. The strategy they use for different region, and yes, the most interesting part is how this company offer masterclasses in global expansion.
Wow, I am interested to know the first Miss mentioned there that what are Panasonic aim for on the global stage?
Their goals, which is to dominate emerging market while partnering with global automakers, especially in the booming electric vehicle industry. Plus, they are aligning their operation with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, which is SDGs, proving that profitability and planet-friendly practices can go hand in hand.
Wow! Meanwhile, Philips is laser focused on health tech and digital transformation. From AI-driven medical imaging to telehealth solution, they are revolutionizing healthcare delivery worldwide. Sustainability is also key. Philips is slashing its carbon footprint and embracing circular economy models. By merging tech innovation with social responsibility, Philips is not just selling products, it's shaping the future of global healthcare.
Oh, that was a good shot. It is starting to feel burning in my hair right now, just by starting.
It is, but let me tell you about how this giant tailor approaches different markets.
I love this topic so much. Bring it on.
Well, Panasonic mastered this by balancing standardization and also localization. In major markets like the US and also Europe, they push premium smart home tech and also energy efficient solution. But in emerging economies, I think that India and also Southeast Asia, they pivot to affordable, durable product like weatherproof electronics. They even tweak marketing, which is in Japan, as highlight reliability, and also in the West, they emphasize innovation. Local partnership help them to navigate regulation and also supply chain harder.
Oh yeah, but on the other hand, for Philips, I think they have a localized innovation in the Europe and the US. They roll out a high-end medical imaging system. But in regions like Africa or Latin America, they prioritize portable, low-cost medical device to bridge a healthy care gaps. Culture nuance matters too. For example, like marketing prefer heavily in nation city beating pollution by collaborate with the government and NGOs. So Philips ensure its solution meet local need without compromising global standard. Is it?
Impressive. That's right, Bella, not bad.
But how about the set those both companies went apart globally?
Panasonic urged light in its technological leadership and sustainability. As a top supplier of EV batteries, which is Hello Tesla, they are at the heart of the green energy revolution. Their vertically integrated supply chain keep costs low and quality high, while their ability to customize product, which is from rugged gadgets, for emerging market to transform automation and also make them unstoppable.
But for Philips, the difference through digital tools, their AI-powered MRI machines, and user-friendly sleep apnea device are industry gold standard. At their commitment to circular economy practice, and you've got brand that wins trust worldwide by addressing regional healthy care disparities like portable device for remote area. Philips does just compete in its workforce. I am right, Miss Akida.
Good shot. How do you guys know so damn well?
Want to be smart, I guess.
Agree.
Okay, and there you have it. Panasonic and Philips, two global leaders with a distinct yet equally powerful strategies, whether it's a driven sustainability or healthy care innovation. Their ability to adapt and differentiate offer key lesson for any business international growth. So let's catch up to the next segment. Roll up. The boss, we're back for this segment 2. I bring to you all the way from the real company that we have been exploring. The heart of Philips in its structure, ensuring smooth operation across country and aligning business function with the local market. Miss Akila!
Hi, I hope I will help everyone care about the organization of international business.
I can go into that, inshallah. Alright, let's begin by setting the stage. Organization structure in the international business, is it just about reporting line? It's about how decisions are made, how fast a company can adapt a local market, and how well it receives a global vision while remaining relevant on the ground. So Ms. Askila, from your position at the Philips, how does the company approach this balance?
Thank you, Professor. At Philips, we operate under a hybrid organizational structure which blends centralized oversight with decentralized execution. Our global headquarters in Amsterdam manages strategy, brand and governance, but our business units across Europe in countries like France, Germany and the UK have significant autonomy, especially in innovation and market adaptation. We have de-layered our management system to promote agility and faster decision making, which is critical in the healthcare industry where market evolve quickly and regulation vary. This allows our divisions such as connected care and personal health to innovate locally while staying aligned with the company global direction.
Oh, that's a lot, Miss Atsuya. She's good.
Of course, she is, Professor. This makes me remember that Panasonic has adapted in different ways.
Oh, there is the other way?
Sure, dear. Panasonic has adopted what we call the operating company system, which is under its holding company model, introduced in 2020. This allows its six major operating companies, plus subsidiaries to act semi-autonomously. The headquarters handle global strategy, brand governance, and financial oversight. But our regional companies like Panasonic, Roche-Human, and Panasonic in Singapore are empowered to handle local decision making, supplier relationship, and even some elements of product development.
Wow, from that I can see how technically it's a true hybrid model and it works well in Asia because it recognizes how diverse the region is culturally, economically and politically.
So those giant companies will never disappointed me with all the connected ways of how they manage it. Okay, one more question I've been thinking is how do this hybrid structure affect employee behavior and team dynamic across the border?
Great question, Professor. Hybrid structure demand cross-cultural leadership and strong communication system. In Asia Pacific, we work with teams from multiple time zones, language and work culture. A centralized structure might overlook the customer or decision-making style, while a fully decentralized one risks inconsistency and fragmentation. What works well is a system where local leaders are trusted but also supported with global tools, training and values.
Easy. For example, at Panasonic, it uses centralized HR system for consistencies, but how they to adapt performance management, learning, and development program to local culture norms.
It's not about choosing between global or local. It's about integrating both internationally, is it?
Yes, for sure.
Yes, agree.
Excellent point. Both Philips and Panasonic illustrate how organization design must evolve with the scale and geography. As a professor and a researcher, I often tell my students, and let's wrap up this segment, discussion on the organization structure in the international business. So we did not do it all, boys. Next, we bring to you a very, very hot topic. Roll up. Welcome to the world Rise Power is back. where global business meets world leadership. In the today world, the way we inspire, motivate, and connect with a team spread across the continents can make or break a company's success. And of course, there was the very right person that deserved to make us charming with her voice. So to shed light on this critical challenge, we honor to have Miss Hanis, Human Resource Manager for the Asia Pacific. Yeah, look shine, but we wait until she opened her mouth, guys.
Thank you, Professor. Leadership in international business goes far beyond just managing people. It's about inspiring, adapting, and building bright across culture. And both Panasonic and Philips give us excellent models to study. Let's start with Panasonic. Coming from a Japan's business culture, Panasonic's leadership style is deeply rooted in respect, long-term thinking, and harmony. While traditionally more hierarchical, the company has shifted in recent years toward a transformational leadership style. Focus on inspiring teams, encourage ownership, and promoting what we call Kaizen, continuous improvement. This approach helps Panasonic foster a shared mission and empowers local leaders in different regions like Asia, Europe, and the Americas.
So you guys, that was a very powerful insight, Madam Anis. And I love that you mentioned Kaizen, such a key part of the Panasonic DNA. But there is still a balance, right? Panasonic also use more structured leadership model in a certain function, is it?
Absolutely. In departments like manufacturing or finance, Panasonic still applies transactional elements, clear performance, goal structure, evolution, and incentive. Is it a smart blend, transformational where innovation is key, transactional where precision and control matter?
And how does that compare to the Philips?
Sure, but I would like to know from Miss Akira's perspective because she looks interesting to share. Is it Miss Akira?
Haha, it does sound very good, so I would like to be part of it. So Philip offers a different but equally effective model rooted in Dutch culture value egalitarianism, openness, and direct communication. Philip's leaders act more like mentors or coaches. They encourage feedback, creativity, and collaboration. This participative leadership style works really well in their transformation from an electronic giant to a global health technology leaders. That's kind of pivot needs visionary, adaptable leadership, and they'll deliver.
Agree with that. How about I share with you guys on how this leadership styles play out in employer well-being, cross-culture teams face stress, miscommunication, even motivation gaps. How do these companies manage that?
Of course.
Alright, at Panasonic, leadership includes promoting group harmony and collective success, but they learn to adapt culture too. They offer intercultural training, leadership programs, and even assign culture alliance to help teams collaborate across borders. In terms of employer well-being, Panasonic takes a human-centric approach, flexible hours, mental health support, and career development programs that give employer both structure and purpose.
And how does Philip approach this?
Philip is big on psychological safety, creating a space where everyone feels safe to speak, contribute, and take risks.
Yes, they also offer resilience training, promote hybrid work, and support employees through personalized coaching and also 360-degree feedback. Their leadership style make it easy to align personal expression with organization goals, which is a huge motivator.
Agree.
Yeah, what stand out to me is how both Panasonic and Philips mirror that national culture in leadership, but also show the incredible adaptability in the global markets.
Exactly. For example, Panasonic's rank system encourages teams while input before decisions are made. A beautiful way to build trust and unity. In Western markets, they speed things up a bit, but the core values stay intact. Philips, on the other hand, thrives in a low-power distance culture where everyone's input matters, a real driver of creativity, especially in healthcare innovation.
Well, leadership in international business is about the one-size-fits-all. Both Panasonic and Philips show us how transformational leadership, when combined with the culture, awareness, and the strategic flexibility, drive not just a performance, but innovation and well-being too. So thank you, Madam Hanis, for leading this discussion, and thank you to all our listeners. Be sure to catch our next segment because you know it is, right? The Voice, my favorite segment. So don't go anywhere. Hold up. We finally arrived, voice segment, where all voices are right. We have so much perspective, is it? So here we switch the game. Were they the one who asked me this question?
Interesting.
Make sure you can answer, yeah?
Inshallah. With this epic segment, I bring this topic to you. Well, I cannot attend this ordinary podcast with a zero hand, is it? So with a delicious title, the Global Diversity Management and the Local Concept. So let's start a bit, shall we?
Bring in Professor.
So how do global giants like a Panasonic and Philips actually apply localization? Well, they master the art of the thinking globally and acting locally, and the way they do it is seriously impressive. So let's start with the Panasonic in Asia. So you might think of them for TV and appliance, but look closer. In a place like India and Indonesia, where electricity isn't always available, so they're rolling out a solar power solution through their live solution division. And yes, even a rice cooker get a local treatment. In India, you find a special setting for a biryani and basmati, while in Japan, it's all about the sticky rice. So it may sound like a small tweak, but it's everything when you building trust with a local consumer.
How about Philip Prof? What their localization leading is?
Well, in Africa and South Asia, they designed affordable, portable and diagnostic tool made specifically for a clinic with the limited infrastructure. And in China, they collaborate with a local hospital to develop solutions that respect traditional medical custom. So it's not just a smart, it's respectful. And that's build long-term credibility. Am I right, Ms. Akila?
Correct. Okay, tell us about the diversity and inclusion worldwide local needs and the global values from it.
Let's shift gear, which is, well, global business is also about the people, equity, and making everyone like they belong. Panasonic take a region-specific approach. In Japan, where work culture can be rigid, they offer the flexible work models and mental health support, especially to attract more women and the young professionals. Meanwhile, in India, their focus is on the skill development and local leadership. Instead of just sending Japan's assets overseas, they're training and promoting local talent. And that's not just inclusion, that's empowerment.
Impressive. For sure, what I have been researched is for Philips. They take a more structure for flexible roles. They've got a global DNI conceived by the Kickers local office get to adapt policies to fit their context. So in the Netherlands, they might focus on mental health awareness, while in India, they're double down on gender equity and tech inclusion.
Is it? So this local autonomy with a global alignment built a real trust, a team that actually are built for innovation.
Okay, that's not bad, Professor. As the real world impact when global changes.
Well, Panasonic reverse solar super program in India. It's lighting up classrooms that never had electricity, which kids are learning with digital tool for the first time. That local in action. And Philips, their mobile ultrasound machine, are the giving pregnant women in the rural Africa access to early diagnostics sometimes for the first time ever. So there are just a business division, there are human solution built with the local wisdom and the global strength.
Okay, risk questions. But I had to ask the $1 million questions. Who does it better?
Oh, this is dangerous question. Well, Panasonic, a master of consumer electronic and infrastructure innovation, or maybe Philips, a healthcare giant changing life with a localized, life-saving tech. If I had to pick, Philips might slightly edge ahead, especially with the way they tailor healthcare solution for a public system in a complex market. So, but honestly, both companies prove that global success doesn't come from just having the best strategy. It comes from respecting local culture, adapting smartly, and putting people first.
Well, I agree because all have strong points.
Yep, good shot, Professor.
So all I can say is, so whether you are a student, a manager, or the next big global CEO, remember this: think big, act local, and lead with a purpose.
Yep, for me, local is just a buzzword. It's the feature of business.
Sure, the companies that win won't be the biggest. They will be the ones that will adapt and lead with empathy.
Okay, that brings us to the end of the today conversation. We explore strategy, operation, leadership, and diversity. Our pillar that defines success in the international business, from managing across culture to thinking globally and acting locally. It's clear that agility, awareness, and alignment are more important than ever. A big thank you to our guests, Ms. Narmi Amiral, Ms. Akila, and Madam Hanis, for sharing their insight and experience from the front line of a global business. And thank you to you, our listener, for joining us today. If you found this episode valuable, be sure to follow Worldwide Voice. Leave us a review and share it with someone navigating the world of international business. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep leading beyond border. Grow up. Thank you.